listening to Give God 90, where we're not afraid of the tough biblical questions, because we will dig through the language, the culture, and the history to find the truth revealed in the words of our Creator.
I wanna see the light.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for letting us share part of your day. My name is Jerry Mitchell. Sitting in her supervisor's chair is Myra.
Good morning, everyone.
We have people listening from all around the world, and I get the statistics. That was interesting. I get the statistics on. Did that interrupt anything? It didn't? Okay. I just saw a fluke in the looked like the internet connection, but I don't know what it was. I get the statistics and I look at all the people that are listening around the world and I think, wow. It really is amazing. And the weird thing is, I know that these statistics aren't always right because I get messages from people in countries that don't show up. And that's kind of weird. So they're probably, see, there it is again. They're probably listening in a situation where, you know, they're maybe bouncing off another nation or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it really amazes me every time that happens. And I was listening to the news this morning, reading through some of the papers this morning, and in the United States, you know, right now with all of the everything that's going on between Russia and Ukraine, we're talking about the fuel prices in the United States. Now there is, I'm going to make the climate people upset here with what I'm going to say, because there is a group of people in the United States who want to say, well, we shouldn't be drilling any oil in the United States. We should be getting it from other places, which is kind of silly, because the United States is going to use oil just like every other nation. We're going to use fuel just like every other nation. And here's the catch on that. We can produce it more efficiently and more cleanly than many other nations that don't have our regulations. So if you really want, it's going to happen anyway. If you really want efficient oil and clean fuel, why not produce it in the United States? It's, not rocket science. It truly isn't. There is a group within the climate folks who say, well, price of fuel needs to be astronomically high because people will not use as much. Well, we don't have that option in the United States. People have to travel. We have to ship goods from point A to point B. You don't get to walk to the market most of the time. You can't ride a horse most of the time. You can't do all of those things that some other folks do. And then you have the group, we can just order it and have it shipped to us. Well, how do you think it gets to your home? A truck has to deliver it. A truck has to take it from the production facility. A truck has to take it to the distribution facility. A truck has to take it to your home. You're not going to reduce the consumption of fuel simply by say, well, I'll do my shopping online. It just doesn't work like that. Even, Amazon was going to do some things with drones where they were going to deliver lighter packages by drone. That's electric. It takes fuel to produce electricity. There is no way in the world that wind and solar can produce enough electricity to power everything that we do. There's a lot more that goes on with this. But the reality is that the folks who think that they can affect the climate in a positive or negative way simply by the amount of fuel produced is just ludicrous. They're reacting to a feeling. They're reacting to an emotion. They're reacting mostly to an unholy spirit guiding them in a direction of making myself feel good. I'm going to stop my rant on people wanting to feel good for a moment and calm down, because it is completely and totally ludicrous to think that because one nation is not going to produce the energy it needs, and it's going to completely rely on other nations, it can't. Because the other nations need that energy as well. The other nations need, to satisfy the contracts that they already have. We live in a global economy. And if you take yourself out of that global economy in any way, it affects everyone around the world. When you raise fuel prices in one nation, let's see, about 140% now, I think. No, that's wrong. 50%'s doubled, right? Or 100%'s doubled. I don't know. My brain's not thinking math-wise right now. When you basically more than double your fuel prices, it leads to a lot of things. People need to buy fuel. They don't need to buy